these questions are really good for College Board free response questions. This is very important. And why is it so important? Because it says right here, what is the appropriate calculus-based justification? If you're trying to come up with a calculus-based justification, just remember, you got to be using the derivative somehow, okay? We're using the derivative somehow to give a justification. Okay, so you guys got to think back to Unit 5 when you guys did sine line graphs, okay? You guys remember sine line graphs? If you wanted to figure out where a function was increasing or decreasing, you had to know where its derivative was above or below the x-axis. Or you had to know where if the derivative was positive or negative. Okay, I just said a bunch of words. Now let's actually write stuff. Okay, so if I wanted to give a justification as to why g is increasing. Now, is this g right here? No, that's f. This is f. Okay, that's very important. What is g? G is whatever the area is under the curve between 0 and whatever x might be. I don't know what x is, and so that's like an arbitrary spot right there. Okay, now I know that g is increasing. Why? Well, there's a calculus reason and there's like a logic reason. Here's a logic reason. If x wasn't there and this is the x, now we have a greater area, right? And if what if I go to the next x? Wouldn't it then be a greater area? So like the area is adding. Why is the area adding? Well, this curve right here is above the x-axis. So check this out. If I have g of x and that equals 0 to x of f of t dt, and I take the derivative of this thing one side at a time, if I do it the derivative with respect to x of the left side, that's just g prime. And if I do it of the right side, you take the upper bound, you plug it in, and you just get f of x. These guys cancel out right, because they're inverse operators. So g prime is f. Are you guys with me? So I can scribble out this f, and I can say, oh, this is g prime. So now the question remains, why is g increasing? And what would you say? You would say, well, g prime is greater than 0. G prime is positive. That's why g is increasing. And that is so important that you understand that. G prime is positive. F is g prime. G prime is positive. That's why g is increasing. Okay. Questions?